In a peaceful village surrounded by lavender fields and gentle hills, lived a young girl named Luna. With her bright eyes and cheerful smile, Luna was known throughout the village for her kindness to everyone she met. Luna lived with her grandmother, Nana Rose, in a cozy cottage covered with climbing roses and morning glories. Every morning, Luna would help her grandmother tend to their small garden, where they grew vegetables for the village market. Though they didn't have much money, Luna and Nana Rose were happy together. What made Luna truly special was her love for dancing. Whenever music played in the village square, Luna's feet would start moving as if they had a mind of their own. In the village lived a girl named Violet, whose family owned the biggest mansion on the hill. Violet attended private dance lessons and wore different silk dresses every day. She led a group of girls who called themselves the Golden Dancers. They would practice their routines in the village square, spinning their fancy twirls and showing off their expensive ballet shoes. One sunny afternoon, as Luna walked past the square carrying a basket of vegetables from their garden, she stopped to watch the Golden Dancers practice. Her eyes sparkled as she watched them leap and spin. Without realizing it, Luna began moving to the rhythm of their music. "Look, everyone!" Violet called out loudly. "Luna thinks she can dance like us!" The other girls giggled as Violet continued. "Dancing requires proper training and beautiful costumes, not garden dirt under your fingernails." Luna felt her cheeks turn red, but she held her head high and continued walking. That evening, Luna went to her favorite spot by the crystal creek that ran behind their cottage. The water sparkled like diamonds in the moonlight, and Luna often came here to practice her dancing when no one was watching. As she began to move to the sound of the flowing water, she didn't notice the small, twinkling lights that had appeared among the willow trees. Suddenly, Luna's old canvas shoes got caught on a root, and she tumbled to the ground. As she sat up, brushing leaves from her hair, she heard a gentle, musical voice. "What beautiful dancing, dear child." Luna looked around and saw a woman emerging from between the willows. She wore a dress that seemed to be made of starlight, and her hair flowed like water. In her hands, she carried a small velvet box that glowed softly. "I am the dance spirit of Crystal Creek," the woman said with a warm smile. "I've been watching you dance every evening, and your movement comes straight from your soul." "Thank you," Luna whispered, hardly believing her eyes. The dance spirit opened the velvet box, revealing a pair of shoes that shimmered like captured moonbeams. They were silver with tiny stars that twinkled along the sides. "These are the Starlight Dancing Shoes," the spirit explained. "They will help your inner grace shine through. But remember, the real magic comes from your heart and the joy you bring to others when you dance." Before Luna could respond, the dance spirit placed the box in her hands and disappeared among the willow trees, leaving only the sound of tinkling laughter in the breeze. Luna hurried home and showed the magical shoes to Nana Rose, who smiled knowingly. "I think someone very special wanted to help you follow your dreams," her grandmother said. The next morning, the village buzzed with exciting news. Princess Aurora herself was coming to choose one young dancer to perform at the Royal Spring Festival. The audition would be held in 3 days, and the chosen dancer would receive a scholarship to the Royal Dance Academy. Violet and the Golden Dancers immediately began practicing even harder, hiring additional tutors and ordering new costumes from the capital city. Luna spent those 3 days practicing by Crystal Creek, wearing the magical shoes. With each step, she felt more confident and graceful. The shoes seemed to help her express the joy and stories she held in her heart through her movements. On the day of the audition, the entire village gathered in the square. Princess Aurora sat on a beautiful throne decorated with spring flowers, her ladies-in-waiting beside her. Finally, it was Luna's turn. She wore her simple blue dress that Nana Rose had carefully mended, and the magical starlight dancing shoes. Violet danced first, executing perfect pirouettes in her golden dress. The crowd applauded politely. Other girls followed, each trying to impress the princess with complicated moves and elaborate costumes. As she stepped into the square, some people whispered, but Princess Aurora watched with interest. The village musicians began playing a gentle melody, and Luna closed her eyes for a moment. When she opened them, she began to dance. She moved like a butterfly among flowers, like wind through the trees, like sunlight dancing on water. The magical shoes helped her feet find the rhythm, but it was her heart that made the dance truly beautiful. As Luna danced, something wonderful happened. The other village children began smiling and swaying to the music. Even some adults started clapping along. Luna's joy was so infectious that the whole square filled with happiness and laughter. When the music ended, the crowd erupted in cheers. Princess Aurora stood up, her eyes bright with delight. "Young lady," the princess called, "in all my travels throughout the kingdom, I have never seen dancing that brought such joy to so many people. You have shown me that true dancing is not about perfect steps or expensive costumes, but about sharing happiness with others." Luna felt like she was floating as Princess Aurora continued, "You will be our featured dancer at the Royal Spring Festival, and you are invited to attend the Royal Dance Academy with a full scholarship." Violet and her friends stood in amazement. They realized that they had been wrong about what made a good dancer. That evening, as Luna and Nana Rose celebrated with homemade cake, Luna returned to Crystal Creek to thank the dance spirit. The mystical woman appeared again, smiling proudly. "The magic was always inside you, Luna," the dance spirit said. "The shoes simply helped you believe in yourself." "But what about the shoes?" Luna asked. "Should I give them back?" The dance spirit laughed like wind chimes. "Keep them as a reminder that when you dance with love and joy, you create magic wherever you go. But always remember, the most powerful magic comes from a kind heart and the desire to make others happy."
From that day forward, Luna attended the Royal Dance Academy, where she learned many styles of dance from around the world. But she never forgot her village or the lesson the dance spirit taught her. Every spring festival, Luna would return home to dance in the village square, bringing joy to everyone and reminding them that dreams can come true when you believe in the magic within yourself. Violet eventually became Luna's friend and learned that true friendship was more valuable than showing off. Together, they started a dance group that welcomed all children from the village, teaching them that dancing is about expressing joy and bringing people together. Luna kept the Starlight dancing shoes in a special box, taking them out whenever she wanted to remember that the most beautiful dances come from the heart.